What is going on, football fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about what expectations we should have for Daniel Jones as a fan base going forward. And before you guys put stuff in the comments, hear the whole video out. Because a lot of times I feel like when it comes to Daniel Jones, last night in my post-game video, right, I was somewhat critical of Daniel Jones. But before I did that, I said all the reasons why he played poorly, right? I gave him the reasoning, right? They played Bill Belichick, short week, on the road, didn't have weapons. So I expect him to play poorly, but I still got to say he played poorly when he played poorly, okay? I'm not going to say that I think he's a bad quarterback because of that, but in a game in, game out basis, when a guy throws for a 47-48% completion percentage, 1 touchdown and 3 picks, and he should have thrown 4, I'm going to be critical of his play in that particular game. I'm also going to list the reasons why he played poorly. But hear the video out before you jump down my throat when it comes to Daniel Jones, because I feel like Giants fans are overly defensive about the quarterback on both sides of the spectrum. I think that's the problem with today's society. I feel like everybody wants to be the first to say, I told you so. I told you so. And if you've watched my channel, that's not the way I am. I'm not an I told you so channel. I'm not a hot take channel. I'm a guy that likes to assess situations. I like to let it play out. Right, other than draft night, when obviously I was passionate, the night of the draft, in the moment. I love Josh Allen. I think he's going to be a top 5 pass rusher in the league at some point. And I hope I'm wrong. You know, I hope Daniel Jones, well, it doesn't matter. If Daniel Jones turns out to be a great quarterback, it won't matter. But that was more so, I was upset that we missed out on Josh Allen than we took Daniel Jones. But yeah, if I go back in time, maybe I don't react that over the top, but that was my honest opinion. And I'm always going to give my honest opinion on this channel. And I heard a lot of slack, right, after Daniel Jones played that great week 3 performance against the Tampa Bay Bucks. You have no idea how many comments I got on my channel posting my reaction to the pick. Oh, you see, you look like a fool now. You look like a fool now. You look like a fool now. And just like people who like the YouTubers or people in the news or people in the media that want to be the first to tell you, those people couldn't wait to be the first to tell me. They had those loaded. Oh, the first time Daniel Jones has a great game, I'm going to let the entertainer know about it. And they did. And I'm not going to do the same thing to you guys because I realize he's a rookie quarterback and I realize he's going to take his lumps. But I could easily say, oh, well, look, 3 touchdowns, 6 interceptions his last 3 games. But no, I realize there's reasoning behind that. And let's be fair, he could have easily thrown 10 interceptions at this point. He is a rookie. And what this video is about is, as fans, we should not be getting too high or too low on this quarterback. We don't know if he's going to be great. We don't know if he's going to be out of the league in 3 years. And we don't know if he's just going to be an average good quarterback. And I'd be fine if he turns out to be an average good quarterback because I think the Giants are surrounding him with the pieces to make an average good quarterback successful. But I don't have any take on this guy yet. The guy's had 4 NFL starts, and he had 1 unbelievable half. He's made some tight window throws, make no mistake about it, and he's shown some of the tools that are necessary to be a great quarterback. But there's been plenty of quarterbacks on both sides. Sometimes when they show the tools, they turn out great, and sometimes when they show the tools, they turn out bad. Ryan Tannehill's a perfect example. I remember watching Ryan Tannehill's rookie season, which is a guy a lot of people compare Daniel Jones to, who hopefully Daniel Jones is better than, and I think he definitely could be. But I remember watching Ryan Tannehill in his rookie season and saying, this kid's got the tools. I see why Miami took this guy 7th overall. So let's let it play out. I personally think, and another thing, I'm not going to be on here telling you, oh, I told you so about Eli. I told you the kid wasn't ready. No, they made the move. I got behind it. Daniel Jones played great against Tampa. Since then, if we're being fair, he struggled. Now, there's reasons that he struggled, right? It's kind of like a hitter in baseball. Benny Agbayani, I'm a big Met fan. Benny Agbayani comes up his first year. I think he hits 10 home runs in his first 100 at-bats. The next year, he struggles. And you see it all the time with players. This is the first name that popped in my head. When pitchers get a book on the hitter has to make adjustments. Well, when Daniel Jones made that first performance against the Tampa Bay Bucks, defenses got a read on him, right? And he lost Saquon Barkley, which does not help. No doubt about it. That's another thing. We cannot assess this guy until we see him with all of his weapons. And again, I hope you hear this whole video out. Okay, I'm not saying Daniel Jones sucks, but he has not played well the last 3 weeks, and that has a lot to do with it. You cannot judge a quarterback until after his 2nd season. Carson Wentz struggled in his rookie year. Peyton Manning struggled in his rookie year. Eli Manning struggled in his rookie year, right? All I'm going to tell New York Giants fans is be patient. And I get it. I'm from New York. We don't like to be patient. Okay? When I go to a diner in New York, I expect my eggs there in 5 minutes. When I'm driving in New York, I expect to get to my spot within a certain time frame. And when I'm in the South, it's something completely different. You go to a diner, Denny's, whatever, they don't have good diners there, but to get your eggs, it's going to take you a half hour. When you got to get from point A to point B, they're driving like Miss Daisy, okay? So I get it. In New York, you want instant results. And you want to be the first to say, I told you so, right? Because we're a demanding fan base, we're demanding people, we want things the way we want it, and we want it in a timely manner. So you guys don't want to hear me say we got to be patient. But at the end of the day, you better be patient. You better be patient and let it play out. Not just with him, but with the team. We're young and we're building. But I just feel like a lot of people are way too high on this kid way too early, and by the same token, way too low. We don't know what we have yet. We know we got a guy with some tools. But let's calm down with the hot takes. Let's calm down and let the kid play. Let him make his mistakes. Let him take his lumps and let him make his adjustments. Now, some of that could have to do with Pat Shermer. I can't tell you, I don't know yet, right? But Daniel Jones is going to make mistakes. And last night, he looked bad. Don't care what you say. You can throw in all the excuses, and I agree with you. I agree with you. I knew going in he was going to look bad. And this will be a good test against Arizona now. Let's see how the kid bounces back. Let's see how he shows some resolve. Yes, I get it. The Patriots hadn't surrendered a touchdown. But, who did they go up against? Look at the quarterbacks, right? It's not like they went up against world beaters. So, Daniel Jones, let's see how he bounces back. Hopefully, he has Saquon Barkley back this week. But all I'm going to say is, based on the Arizona Cardinals performance, again, be happy in the moment. But let's not judge the guy whether he plays great or poorly. Let's let his career play out. Okay? Let's watch him for a full 32 games before we really have a assessment on this kid. That's all I ask. And that I think is the right approach to take, not just with Daniel Jones, but every player on this football team. But we'll have to wait how it plays out, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe. Drop a comment. Maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.